Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Quartz Party Blood Drive. Last episode, Yuka got possessed by Sachi and started strangling Satoshi. Naomi was able to save Satoshi by stabbing her cursed eye, which also affected Sachi. And Miss Kuan has absorbed Sachi, so I think the Sachi problem's now taken care of. Anyways, all that's left now is to get to the core and to basically, well, take care of the Nirvana and save the world from being destroyed by the Ever After. So let's begin the new chapter, our final chapter. Chapter 10 is time to bring this story to a close. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see how the story ends. I've been enjoying this story so far, so let's go. Chapter 10. Reparations. Aiko and I have progressed through Heavenly Host, guided by the whims of the book. The school changing and shifting around us bit by bit. We were now faced with a precariously marked door. Alright, well, let's go through the marked doors, shall we? The book told us this is where the core is. Oh, hello. And we're outside of Makina's apartment again. And I see a tripwire in front of us. I'll be ready for you when it comes to that. It's way too quiet right now. Maybe I should take this opportunity to ask a few questions. Aiko, Miss Kuwan's your sister, right? That's right. We Heavenly Host survivors really don't know her very well. Like, we have no memory of her at all. Even though she's your teacher? Yeah, we come from a reality where she wasn't our teacher. In fact, in our reality, we never even knew her existence. She kind of just took the place of Miss Yoi. We came from a reality where Miss Yoi was our teacher. Yeah, so could you tell me a little bit about Miss Kuwan? What kind of person is she, for example? She's pretty much perfect. Calling her a genius wouldn't even begin to describe her. She's basically the living personification of the ultimate human ideal. You know, I can't believe that since she seems prepared for every situation. Ideal, huh? See, it all started when her book became a worldwide bestseller. And she was only 11 years old. Holy cow, that's impressive! But her successes weren't just in literature. She also excels at science, math, theater, business, economics, not to mention research publication and management. The widespread success of PL Promotions Corporation Incorporated is all her doing. That only happened after she took over as CEO. Wow. My family, the Niwas, got rich beyond their wildest dreams through the royalties from her book sales. But it's also thanks to all that money that we've grown apart. Yeah, you know what? I can believe that. Money does corrupt people, you know. And can break families apart. My parents estrode, raising us in favor of using my sister's money to travel the world. An excursion from which they still have yet to return. Oh, so that's why you two live alone and basically take care of each other. Because your parents kind of used your sister's money to travel the world. Oh, I had no idea. You do still love your sister though, right? She certainly seems to love me, but I despise her. Oh. I'll be honest, that's not what I was expecting to hear. For as long as I can remember, everything I've ever done with my life has been on rails, generously donated by her. She's never even given me a chance to choose my own destiny. Oh. Are you telling me this whole occult thing you're doing is not something you wanted to do, but more so you're being forced to do? This isn't like your passion, what you always dreamt of doing? Once, when she and I were out at a shopping mall, looking to buy new underwear, there was an incident where I was trying on a new bra. Oh. I like this one. I think I'll take it. She just stuck her head into the dressing room. Through the curtain. Oh dear. Miss Kuwan, please! Privacy! Give your sister some privacy! Oh my. And then, as if that weren't bad enough, she came right on in. Oh dear. Kuwan, no. Oh no, no, no. Come now, If you don't coordinate, your whole ensemble will be ruined. And don't try to tell me you're too young to concern yourself with such things. Age will pass you by and hold you down if you're not careful. You've heard the saying, right? That unpreparedness is one's greatest enemy? Well, this is your moment to show unpreparedness who's boss. Try this one instead. She left the dressing room for only a moment, but now handed me a luxurious, elegant, lacy bra from the gap between the curtains. This isn't... I complained, but I knew I'd eventually have to try it on anyway. So I just broke down and did it. Oh dear, that's... No, that's not good, no. This I'm not okay with. This is changing my opinion a little bit of how I felt about Miss Kuan. I was starting to like her! And now Aiko's story is changing my opinion. See, it totally suits you. And it's my treat, so I hope you enjoy it. Oh, you're just so cute. You'll do anything I say, won't you? This is not going to lead to manipulation, is it? Oh, Kuan, I was liking you. Why? Why does this have to be the real you? Well, you are a good girl, so you understand that my suggestions are for the best, right? Right? Kuan's smile was so pure and sweet, it was almost scary. Well, pure and sweet can sometimes be scary. Those two things can actually go hand in hand. She has all the privilege and all the pleasures of life. Plus, our parents love to boot. Everything goes to her, and nothing ever comes to me. She had me in a pretty dark place for a while, in fact. But right when things were looking their darkest, I came to discover the existence of spirit items. And I was instantly hooked. One thing led to another, and before I know it, I became a certifiable occult nut. You can't even imagine how excited I was when I learned that I had spiritual powers my sister didn't. Aiko, this is probably gonna break your heart, but your sister has those spiritual powers too. I mean, she was able to absorb Sachi, isn't that proof enough? This is my world. It's a source of strength that I came upon fair and square. My spirit item auction sales hit some pretty extravagant numbers too, which certainly helped. But then, she did it again. She managed to get a foothold in this field too and instantly became a bigger name than I was. And that really pisses me off. I had no idea. She certainly does seem larger than life. Yeah, she kinda does, I'll be honest. Well, you know, in all honesty, I don't really know her all that well myself. Huh? Righteousness taken to extremes can become a form of evil all its own. And when evil gets pure enough, it can be a person's salvation. You see this in every last corner of the world. The answer to everything under the sun isn't always the right answer. You know what I mean. And if you don't know, well, you know. Alright, well, thank you for letting me know, Aiko. I had no idea. I changed my opinion a little bit about Miss Kuan then. Like, I know she means well, but really, let your sister dress the way she wants to. Just... You have no right to do that. Alright, so we're outside of Makina's apartment. It's been a while since we've been here. Let's cut this tripwire. Oh, that's not a tripwire. So basically, I can't go that way, but I can go down here. Hello. We're back in the main building. What if I go this way then? The space has been so corrupted that it's impossible to proceed further up. Okay, well, we have to go this way then. So why is there a save point there and in here? That makes no sense, but what the... You guys saw that, right? Oh, hello? Why is there an eyeball in the ground doing that? These tremors certainly are getting intense, aren't they? This school is probably starting to break down. We gotta hurry then. Do you think it's the 7th pillar? Yep. It has awakened. Who's there? Aiko, you've been trying with us all this time. You should know that the book speaks. It's the book. The Book of Shadows is talking. The Nirvana has awakened. The Nirvana? You mean the core? The souls of the witches? Oh, hello. They're getting kind of violent. It can sense our approach. The Pillar 2 reacts to the Nirvana. Hello? Wasn't that... what was your name? Irumaru, I think it was. The guy that Aiko came here with. I know I saw what I saw. And maybe that's why there's a save point here. Oh, it's a picture of Miss Kuan. Okay. Aiko, where are you going? This sensation. I recognize it. Oh, yep, there he is. Yeah, Inumaru was his name. Uh-oh, shit. I was right, Hiroyuki. It is Hiroyuki. Thank goodness, I thought Well, he turned into a bloodhound and he succumbed to the darkening. I don't think you wanted to find him. Inumaru had been completely overtaken by the darkening, his hatred transforming him into a feral beast. His mouth was now slit on both ends, giving him a disturbing, almost fox-like appearance. Oh, jeez. That sounds rather terrifying. How come his picture doesn't reflect that? With speed and precision, he beelined right into Aiko's neck and bit deeply into it, with obvious intent to kill. Oh my god, hasn't the poor girl been through a lot? Like, just look at her. Hiroyuki, sorry for running away. I stole that smile of yours, so go ahead, kill me. Aiko, no! Aiko! I caught up to the two figures where I found one seemingly trying to eat the other. I'll save you! Yumi. Save. It hurts, but I can't run. No! Evil spirit, let go of her! I brandished the Book of Shadows in front of me like a shield, attempting to intimidate the attacker. If you don't, I will destroy you. It's okay. I can finally be with everyone else. No, you won't, Aiko. You don't really know this about, Heavenly Host, but if you die, it's not like dying in the real world. If you die, all you're gonna know is basically the pain of your death over and over. You're gonna be reliving this moment for the rest of eternity. Hey! Sayaka? Who was that? Sayaka! Out of the blue, a girl I never seen before now stood in the creature's path. She was wearing uniquely designed green pins in her hair. Looking more closely, her body had a slight sheen to it and was particularly translucent. You stupid dog! What do you think you're doing? Grrr? Sayaka? The rampaging Inumaru showed no signs of having comprehended Sayaka's words. Did you really come here looking for me? I mean, do you even have a brain in that blockhead of yours? You're such an idiot. You should know better, you dumb mutt. Grr. Now she seemed to have gotten through to him. He stopped biting down on Aiko, releasing his grip ever so slightly. You really are just a pathetic mongrel. How could you let yourself turn into something like that? Sayaka's tone had a slight waver to it, belaying her harshness. But her bewailing of Inumaru was working. His eyes were beginning to well up with tears. How do you not understand that you have a perfectly suitable girl here already? Am I speaking with an accent or something? Damn bone-headed pooch! He was full on bawling now, and nothing seemed like it could slow his tears. Grr. You're just such a dumbass. Ring! This is no one's fault, you know. No one could have known this would happen, so don't blame Aiko, okay? Do you understand? Honestly, if anyone should be blamed about Sayaka's death, it really should be, Naho. Brought her here when she's not really prepared for something like this. She was less reassuring him and more commanding him. Inumaru released Aiko from his mouth entirely and became very quiet. Wow, I didn't think he'd be able to be reasoned with anymore since, you know, he succumbed to the darkening. Good boy, Inumaru. Aiko, I'm gonna take this dote with me, but whenever your time comes to a close, let's all meet up again, okay? Aiko's face was as glazed over with tears as Inumaro's. She nodded, unable to even raise her head. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Sayaka and Hinumaru. Or Hiroyuki. There she goes. And he follows. With one final soft, searing flash of light, Sayaka and Inumaru both dissipated into the air and were gone from sight. Aiko. I'm sorry. That was very unlike me. You just wanted to be with your friends. But now at least he's been now appeased, you know. And I still can't go up here, right? Yeah. Or down there. Alright. Let's see what's going on with Crazy Eyeball here. Oh, hello. Another tremor, wow. The sound of a monstrous explosion rang out, accompanied by a violent quake that rocked the very foundation of the school. Huh? Eek! This earthquake had triggered an unfortunate side effect. Hello? The hole connecting to the underground passage had been completely sealed off. This meant that Mishita and the others would have no choice but to find our way out. Oh, that's not good. Hey, what happened to Yuka? She's not with us anymore, what? Where are we? Which part of Heavenly Host is this? That's a very good question. Maybe it would be best if we stop trying to put everything in the context of the old Heavenly Host. Either way, the only choice we got is to climb these stairs, so let's get moving. Okay. But yeah, where's Naomi and Yuka? I mean, Naomi was in that cutscene we just saw. Okay, we can't go back that way, that's fine. We can only go upstairs, so going upstairs we shall. We managed to escape through the hole before it collapsed, and wend our way through numerous passages, finally arriving at the base of the enormous bell tower. Oh, so now we finally go down there? Hey, there's Yuka! Now she's with us! As soon as we got there, however, there was another huge explosion. The whole school rocked beneath our feet. Gah! I was certain the quest rep and Aiko must have felt these blasts as well, and could only hope beyond hope that they were both alright. Monstrous explosions continued to echo through the bell tower repeatedly, and violent tremors shook us again and again, seemingly without end. The hell? The seventh pillar. It's a light. Oh, that's not good. The Sephirot of Knowledge was indeed lit up, spewing its discreting green flames every which way. Shinozaki. Let's go. I'll carry you, Naomi. Come on. Okay. Alright. So are we going to the top or are we going down? No, we need to go to the top. Okay. Can I go down here? No, I have to go to the top. Alright then. Alright. Just gotta keep running. Oh, hello. About time you showed up. Oh, hi, Megari. I wasn't expecting to see you here. The Sephirot of Knowledge wasn't the only thing to be found at the top of the tower. There waiting for us on the landing was Megari Mizuki holding Satsuki Mizuhara by the neck. Good thing, Yuka's not awake to see this then. You! She let go of Satsuki, who tumbled to the ground like a rag doll. Satsuki? She's alive, but only just. That's why I brought her along. Aiko and Ayumi have gone ahead to the core of the Nirvana. What? Oh, these tremors are getting crazy. This world doesn't exactly follow the rules of human logic and intellect, you see. The Sephirot of Knowledge is reacting to the Nirvana's awakening. The school has only got another few minutes at best. If you don't want to get crushed, you should probably use your Raptor Stones and get out of here. What about you? Sachi broke mine, so I'm stuck here. Megari flashed a bitter smile and showed off the rubble that was once a pair of Raptor Stones. She seemed almost proud of what she'd been through. Miss Kuon then produced her custom-made PL promotion stones, which had also seen better days. They were full of cracks with a strange blue gas seeping out here and there. Oh, that's not good. Same here, I'm afraid. Rather than gaining spiritual energy, mine are losing it as we speak. You serious? Miss Kuon? Whoa! I guess we're all destined to die here then, huh? What about, What about Misuto's stones? Like, he may be dead, didn't you take his stones? This sucks ass. I wonder if Waddle is worried about me. Waddle, you mean as in, where's Waddle? Megari scratched her head and looked for all the world, like she reassured herself of her fate. It was a sight entirely unlike her. There wasn't anything we could do at this point but stand there and helplessly watch the pillar pulsate, knowing that it would blow at any moment. And it was then that we'd all resigned ourselves to our fates as Megari had, that Miss Kuon suddenly looked down at her wristwatch and spoke. Satoshi. Yes? Was I a good teacher in your world? I mean, you were, but we don't have much of a memory of that. Remember, we came from a different reality where you weren't a part of it. Excuse me? Nakashima said her name once, I think. Miss Joy, was it? Yeah. Why? How do you know about our world? Misuto mentioned this before, didn't he? About how you can tell a lot from the color of a person's aura? And I could tell right away that you were from another time. A different past. Well, Miss Joy was funny and kind of ditzy, and the best teacher we ever had, really. But in a lot of ways, you're exactly the same as her, Miss Kuon. You're kind and fun. I love you too, Miss Kuon. I was still straddling Satoshi's back, could barely form a coherent sentence, but I somehow knew if I were ever to say it, that would be the time. Thank you. Miss Kuon smiled brightly. I have a lot of regrets, but what you said just now makes them all seem insignificant. Those words are my saving grace. Even a self-proclaimed genius like you can get all sentimental from time to time, huh? I can make fast calculations and I know a whole storehouse of information. But that just means I have an abnormal brain, nothing more. There's certainly nothing genius about it. Are you so fascinated, for example, by someone who is able to see precisely how much time she has left in this existence? Miss Kuon turned her wristwatch so everyone could see it. The counter displayed the number 300, and it was counting down second by second. So we got 300 seconds to live. How many minutes is that? I don't know conversions too well. That watch. It's basically the doomsday clock. Hehe, it's my life clock. I didn't want to waste a single second I had, you see. Oh. Life clock, a device capable of reading and displaying one's own lifespan. Ordinarily, I wouldn't put any stock in the accuracy of such a ridiculous sounding contraption. But this was Miss Kuon we were talking about. Thinking back to everything she'd accomplished in the short time we knew her, and all the technology she devised through PL, I couldn't help but believe every word she said. Yeah, I think there's some truth to her watch. No matter how preposterous those words may have been, nor how much I wish them to be fabrications. We're coming to the realization that there's some truth. We really are about to die. So you shared your abilities with the world simply because people demanded it? And in doing so, you shaved years off your life? I heard your body had aged up to almost 90, and you were close to the end. Guess I heard right. Miss Kuon smiled and slowly walked over to the pillar. I'm going to destroy this pillar, everyone. Stand back! She had the ability from Sachi in her hand. With this child spirit energy, I can do it. According to my calculations, it should work. Miss Kuon, are you sure? Always remember, your lives will go on, with or without me. No matter the hardships, don't ever give up. Miss Kuon. Stay safe, everyone. No. No! I screamed and I cried. I lashed out. This wasn't right. This shouldn't have been the end for her. Nakashima, The hot springs in Satoshi's house can heal the body and mind alike. You should take a dip with Yuka again sometime. Wow, this is so sad! In Kishinuma, make sure you take your quiz. I spoke with Mr. Yamazaki about it. I will. Come now, you two. Boys shouldn't cry. You need to hurry. Neither this pillar nor I have much time left. Miss Kuan? What about you, Megari? Are you coming with us? Still on Satoshi's back as he descended the stairs, I screamed. There had to be another way, there just had to be! Megari was the only one left who hadn't said anything yet. What happened to Suzuki? I won't forget you. There aren't many geniuses like you in this world. And the materials will withdraw from spiritual medicine. You have my word. I trust you'll keep it. Also, I'll look after Aiko. Thank you, Megari. I knew there was some good in that girl. And with that, Megari followed us down the stairs, away from the pillar. Once Miss Kuan had confirmed we were all out of range, she pressed her hand and Sachi's tooth upon the monolith. She suddenly began to breathe heavier, as if she were running out of air. Her years were physically catching up to her, all at once. She began to feel as old as her body appeared. She looked down at her watch. There were only 20 seconds left. I really don't want to die. I don't want to die. With nothing left to hold them back, the tears began to stream down Miss Kuan's face. The counter was down to 10. Miss Kuan's arm began to fuse with the pillar, as if she were being pulled in. I guess the fact I don't want to die means I lived a truly happy life. Well, I guess debatable. I don't think really anyone wants to die because, well, it's the whole concept of death, you know. It's kind of like the fear of what comes after when you're no more, you know. I'm pretty sure like even a person that had the most miserable life doesn't want to die. The upper portion of the bell tower lit up with a blinding flashing and exploded with tremendous force. Ugh! Ah! The entire school shook harder than ever. Each of us was blown clean off the stairs and knocked unconscious in the process. A piece of heavenly host blew out, leaving an enormous crater in its wake. Wow! A dimension of empty expanse, bright and white. A world without a single sound. There I stood, dumbfounded. I couldn't speak. Where am I? Is what I want to say. Satoshi? Miss Kuan? It's like a miracle that I'm able to see you here. I was staring at my watch, thinking about how I wasn't afraid of dying. I lived my life knowing that when my lifespan ended, that would be it. I accepted my fate and resolved to do what needed to be done within the limited time I had. But then I met you, and I fell in love for the very first time. And when I thought about how much I want to live, the counter stopped. Ah! Love truly is many splendors. Even though you came from a different world and probably don't even remember the day we met, we're still connected. I wonder if you'll find yet another teacher in my place once you return to the real world. I'll be kinda jealous, but do say hi for me. To the me who isn't me, won't you? Okay. Bye-bye now. Miss Kuan! Well, that's sad. My face was coated in tears and snot. I stood up, arm outstretched, but there was nothing I could do. She was gone. Where am I, by the way? That's what I want to know, Satoshi. Where are we? Oh. And meanwhile, Ayumi and Aiko are knocked out. And that eye is still doing weird eye things. Are you okay, Ayumi? Yeah, but that earthquake was incredible. Come on, we have to hurry. Well, I am actually going to go back and save. And a lot just happened, so I'm actually going to end this episode here. So thank you everybody for joining me and coming back to Quartz Party Blood Drive. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me, Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.